everybody got to want to change and want to make the relationship work.
Either make it work or get out of it.
Get out of it.
Them your only two options.
Right, yeah, y'all being mean. Y'all being mean. So, it's a saying that the men go, when y'all go and sleep with 15 women, oh, y'all a player. And when we do it, sleep with 2 men, we hoes.
Uh-huh.
Well,
I mean,
y'all said it.
Hey,
Hey.
That is how it go.
if it was a whole name for men, y'all would use that too.
Yeah, what's the whole name for
Well,
men?
we call them trash.
As well as women. As well as women. So, you know what I'm saying? You only deal with what you allow to happen in your life.
Okay, I don't care. I want to see what handsome in person said. He said we ain't equal. I wish he could have been on here, but I mean, you say we can't do what y'all do. Period. Right?
That's bullshit. I mean, like, who are y'all to be superior over men? To be superior over women, you can do what you want to do, but we can't do what we want to do. No, that's not how that go.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying?
Don't change the story. Don't change the story of your life.
Watch it out.
Don't change the story of life now. You know how this shit go.
You know, man's supposed to be superior. You know that though, because you just got finished saying like if you don't follow God and all that type of stuff. So if you look at it from a godly perspective, men was supposed to be superior over women. Not to do wild shit, not to do like crazy shit, but being superior.
To lead the household, but you can't lead if you don't know where you going, sweetie.
But why follow it?
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm not.
You know, women are good backbones for us, though.
Right.
So we might need a little guidance, a little help too. We be trying to lead
give me
the best way we can.
Help don't keep you faithful.
Oh no, they don't keep you faithful.
So you're just using her.
Hell no.
Or they using each other.
And then let me tell you what's some real shit. The moment you find that out, what you just said, like, oh, this nigga using me. What the fuck you think you gonna be doing? Just keep staying the same person? Staying the same person you is?
Keep being you, huh?
Getting out.
Hell no, you gonna find you somebody else to fuck with. And you might, like you said, still be with this nigga trying to make it work. He might got some potential.
No.
He might be got some good potential to be a good nigga. You just see it.
So what's your longest relationship?
The potential ain't good enough.
What's your longest relationship?
My last relationship?
Yeah. What's the longest you've been in a relationship?
About 7 years.
So what happened?
We went our separate ways because he wasn't shit.
I mean, he probably wasn't shit the day you met him, but he was shit when y'all first met.
You was faithful 7 years.
No. Let me tell you something.
Was you faithful 7 years straight?
When people first meet, they send their representative.
Oh.
When people first meet, they send their representative.
I agree.
So therefore,
you come with your Sunday best on, baby. You come with your Sunday best on. It's some people it takes weeks, some people take months, and some people take years to show their true color.
You know the thing about a relationship is the mysterious part about a person is what attracts you to them. The shit that you don't know about a person. That would build a relationship. But the moment that you figure that you know this person, that's when you stop really liking them the way you used to. So
absolutely, because they don't show their true colors.
But that takes a long time too.
Huh?
It takes a long time for us to stop liking you.
What do you stop liking a good man?
But what
do you stop looking?
You stop liking a good man.
I mean, Yeah, I mean, been in a relationship with him, and for color, people show their true colors. That shit will show up. And I think I've been in a few relationships with a good man, but this shit he wasn't good after all.
Well, maybe y'all, like she said that he wasn't shit. Maybe you missed the signs in the beginning of him not being shit. You just overlooked it.
Baby, he in the beginning he sent his representative.
That means you gotta know how to differentiate what's real and what's not.
Niggas lie.
Have you ever
Get their
had?
friends to lie with them.
Have you ever had a man that was a good man to another woman better than you?
I don't know.
Like,
Right, because I don't know what the hell they had going on over there.
Like you just seen you
once it
ride
was
with this
over, it was
girl
over.
on the shit, and they just be they've been together 13, 14 years now, and
Right.
you was like, damn, that nigga wasn't shit when he was with me. This nigga was.
But what makes
He might
He
be
still ain't shit. He just ain't shit to a different person.
But he made it
And
last
don't
longer.
change their spots, baby.
But he
Yeah.
made it last longer than he did with you.
he been in that relationship?
That's because she dumber than me. She stayed longer. She got a higher tolerance level.
But what if he changed and treated her different?
What if he is some shit to her? He just wasn't shit to you.
That's because we got a different tolerance level. She's gonna accept some things that I'm not gonna accept. He ain't got no better. He ain't treated her no better than he treated nobody else. He the
Hold on.
same nigga.
Oh, hold on, man. Grow up to be men. Sometimes you get a little boy, but you grow up to be a man. You might got him as a
And
little
some
boy.
don't.
Some don't.
And some don't, baby.
Some don't.
That's what I'm saying. He's still that same nigga. She just got a higher
Not all of
tolerance.
them. Not all of them.
And just
That's the most.
hypothetically speaking, he might say the same shit. He might be like, she wasn't shit.
Yeah, she wasn't shit. She still ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying, dude?
What else?
I don't give a fuck if she
That
married that
could be
nigga.
true.
Cause that nigga married that hoe. That bitch ain't shit.
Yeah, so
And
yeah.
That could be true.
I can still fuck her. You know how niggas be.
Like he just wasn't shit when he got with you. And like he probably wasn't shit from the jump. You just ain't see it.
Right. Absolutely. We saying the same thing because he sent his representative.
You gotta know how to look. You gotta know how to read between the lines.
Yeah.
Face, let me ask you a question, Face. Face, are you in a relationship?
I don't know.
You say you don't know?
I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying.
You don't know.
The game, right there.
This
I mean, right, you in a relationship. It ain't no funny answer. It's a yes
It's
or
a yes or a no.
I don't know.
See what I'm saying? Them the games.
And then, okay.
Listen, that's just being honest.
Right, but okay, how long? Okay, so whatever
Does she
you
know
doing,
that?
whoever you
Well,
doing,
you know, yeah.
how long y'all been doing it? Okay, I want to get this answer from him. You say you don't know if you're in a relationship or
Right.
not. How long you been doing what you've been doing with her?
Since we met,
Or
How long? Yeah, how long that's been?
a little over a year now.
Okay, so you don't know, don't you don't know what you want?
You know what? It's like I ain't really that type of person that like to be going through all them ups and downs and shit all the time. It's either
That's relationship.
but shit we getting too old now. It's like if I choose to accept you for who you is, then you gotta accept me for who I am.
But you still didn't answer the question.
That is, I mean, I'm answering.
You say you don't have to go. You say you don't have time to go, through the ups and downs. But relationships, I mean, you're going to go through ups and downs. I mean, not going to be no smooth ride.
Not when it's over some when y'all ups and downs over little simple petty shit. Why ain't answer the phone?
listen, but see, listen. You just said
Why
that
ain't answer the
contradictory.
phone? I
You
probably
just
would've
said, if I accept you for who you are. Now you talking about some petty shit. It may be petty to you, but it might be, a strong feeling for me.
Listen.
So are we getting to the root of the problem, or are you just cutting it off or arguing about it because it's petty to you?
Listen, if I gotta sit up here and argue with you over why I ain't answer my phone, maybe I was in the bathroom, maybe I was doing something, I was busy. Why is that a problem? I mean, and I
But
ain't
what
saying that's
happens
I
when
ain't
you
saying
don't
that's
answer
my
her phone?
I ain't saying that's
Uh-huh.
my problem, but
Learn
I'm just
your,
saying I'm speaking in general of
yeah.
a little petty shit that people argue.
Yeah, never learn, never ask questions.
Keyword petty. Keyword petty. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what. There's no relationship you're gonna ever be in that you're not gonna argue. You ain't gonna even like the motherfucker that you're in a relationship with sometimes. But that's part of being in a relationship.
I don't like to argue. I don't talk loud enough, so they gonna win regardless. So it's like, why? There's no need for me to even get into that shit because you got me. As soon as I say something, you get to over talking me. I can't. You ain't gonna hear shit I said, and you just say everything you want to say and just hang up the phone. And it don't matter.
Quit calling her. Talk to her face to face. No, I'm just playing.
It don't matter what the
just playing.
situation
But
is.
I want to know about this. I want to know about this situation you in, and it's not. I just want to know because you said you've been doing whatever you've been doing for a year, and you don't even know what it is. Okay, so y'all been doing that for a year. Is it okay? So y'all both free to do whatever it is that y'all want to do.
No,
Can she go out there and get dick down
no,
by somebody else, and you be cool with it?
LaWanda, this is not no what that shit called? Open relationship.
Yeah.
Um,
I know what you're talking about, but not monogamous.
It's just open for you.
Monogamous.
no, because I ain't saying that I'm doing. I'm out here just doing me, like on some old cheating type shit.
Well, I know you're in the fourth quarter. You're in the fourth. I know you're about in the fourth quarter of age, and I mean, it's time. It's time to establish, I mean, it's time to do. You playing girlfriend, boyfriend. You playing house, and all of that. What's the problem with? What's the problem with? Just making it official? It's just a question.
The problem is like
How long he might be still with her representative?
I might be still with her representative. Yeah.
He might ain't met the real person yet.
After a year,
Yeah, how long do
It take people years to learn a person.
yeah, how long do the representatives stay around? Do he just stay there for?
how much time you got?
Look at
How much
baby
time
girl.
y'all got to waste?
Look at baby girl said she been in a relationship 7 years and realized he ain't shit.
At 7 years, not 3.
No. I didn't say it took me 7 years to realize.
How long it took?
It took you 7 years to walk away from it. A nigga that ain't shit.
It took 7 years to walk away. You're absolutely right.
So,
You're absolutely right.
So I'm doing good because I'm just happy
Sometimes we
here.
just not compatible. Sometimes
Right, and then I just absolutely told you as well that I'm gonna make sure I do everything that it is that I need to do. So when I do walk away, there's no remorse.
But I'm just at a year, so I'm doing good with mine. I'm figuring it out now. I don't want to do another 6 and be like, damn, she ain't shit.
Well,
I mean, cause you
Are you the leader?
like you said, for the first that representative. So within that year, you got to think at least 5 to 6 months that representative been um well received, and then after that it's like shit. I ain't know you like to do all that old petty ass arguing and shit. Like that ain't my style.
Is it
If I didn't know that in
arguing
the beginning, then we
or is
would.
it sharing
Is it giving and sharing on what?
on how I feel?
It's sharing
Are you listening?
all the time.
Or are you listening to respond? Because, we can listen to respond. We want to hurry up and get off our chest or what we think is going on. But you're not even listening to your partner, what he or she's saying.
And what have you done to make me have this distrust? What have you done to make me even question why you not answering your phone? Because that was the original thing that you said. Why you wasn't answering the phone? I might be in the bathroom.
What I did.
What have you done to make me feel like I should have to even ask that question?
What I did was probably.
And I'm not just saying you. I'm saying women, whoever. It's an open discussion about whoever.
What I did was probably reminded you of the last nigga you was with. He wasn't shit, so you think all niggas ain't shit. And females do say that. Niggas ain't shit. Just because they done had a couple of niggas that wasn't shit.
I agree.
And then you gotta question yourself, like, why is you only attracting these niggas that ain't shit?
What makes someone not shit?
You gotta ask the person that. You gotta ask the person that said it.
Proposing to women knowing that they ain't ready to get married.
You gotta ask the one. You gotta ask the people that said it. They're like, shit. You keep attracting all these niggas that ain't shit. So that you gotta question yourself.
Yeah, because how many niggas you had that ain't shit? Because you ain't got no man right now.
Right. You only good for the niggas that ain't shit. So your next relationship.
Yeah. And you know what?
Might not be.
Yeah.
You gotta step your game up.
Hey, the next nigga that you choose, just know right now, he ain't shit. Just go on and accept it now. You ain't even met the nigga yet. But he ain't shit.
Now they got to listen. You got to change your way of thinking.
No.
You can't come out. You can't listen. You can't carry all this extra baggage. This is the whole thing.
From the previous relationship.
You can't carry from the previous relationship. Find you a nigga or a woman, a man or a woman that you love enough to help you unpack. That's it.
Well, how do you
that loves you enough to help you unpack and move on.
So how
you
long?
can't be sitting around waddling in the shit that was happening with the last dude.
That's just like trying to find Nemo. Like, how long do you got to keep finding and searching for that person?
That's what I'm saying. You got to switch it up. You got to change your thinking.
Maybe it's that nigga. Maybe the one that was some shit is the one that you rejected. The one that you turned down. The ugly nigga. The fat nigga.
That happens.
Yeah, maybe
that happens.
Maybe it was that nigga that he could have been some shit, but you chose to choose the nigga beside him that wasn't shit.
You're absolutely right, because people tend to have a type.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And people tend to have a type.
That what we all fuck up at. That's where I fuck up at.
Absolutely.
I see a female, and I ain't gonna even lie. I see a female like she might have a big ass booty and shit. You like, damn, I like her. I want her, but don't even really want to get to know her like that. You just want to get to know her to the point where y'all get.
You can hit.
So you can fuck. You hit that ass.
And little booties matter too. Don't do that.
A lot of people do the same thing.
Little booties matter too.
Yeah, women do that shit too.
A lot of females do the same thing.
That's true, Julio. That's true. We do it too.
Look at a nigga and be like, oh, he cute, so you like him. That nigga ain't shit. You don't even know it. That nigga ain't shit. Because he was cute, or that nigga was swole up, or the nigga had a bald head, he had dreads, braids, or something. You just like the nigga. But he ain't shit.
Or you got a type.
Or the nigga got some money, or you think he got some money, and you like him, but that nigga ain't shit. Just like that big booty.
But him having money, we gonna get the money.
Just like that big booty female.
Listen, you be sitting around looking at men who you think got money, but you got to understand that he riding around in this BMW. Don't you know he got bad credit and that note about $565 a month? He ain't got no money. It's all going on that raggedy ass car.
But guess what? You don't know that shit while you in the passenger seat.
No,
he got 7 kids.
But when you get to know him, You know, you got. I mean, because again, face that go with you got to, you know,
Grow
you got
up.
to get to know people.
Exactly.
You got to get
And
to
you
know.
got to grow up.
That's my
What's
nigga
up,
Jug
Jug?
in.
J Mills in the building.
My nigga
Jug.
What's up, man?
J Mill, we in your lane, J Mill. We talking about these
Man,
relationships.
what that nigga face up there talking about, man?
Hey,
Come on, Jug.
that's the name of the podcast, man. What we talking about?
What you talking about, face, man? Put me on game, face.
Man, we talking about right now. We talking about people who ain't shit.
That's not what the topic
That ain't
is.
what
The
we talking
topic
about.
is why don't married men, most married men wear their wedding ring?
I mean,
You say what?
to be honest,
Why don't most married men wear their wedding ring?
that's a
Cause they
question
don't
that
want a
you have to.
motherfucker to know they married.
Right.
Jeez.
That you're right.
If a motherfucker's too comfortable, when they get too comfortable not to wear their ring, man, they tired of a motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jug, you
Cause
right.
when you in love, man, you don't stop wearing the ring, man. The ring is like part of connection.
But guess what? This is a true statement. If a man got on the ring and a woman, if she gonna fucking with it or without it. You know, that's true.
She'll encourage him to put it in his pocket.
I mean, but listen, it ain't. But I mean, what's the reason for taking the ring off, baby?
Mm.
It ain't no way around it. I know for no, it ain't no way around that shit. You take off the ring when you around a motherfucker, you don't want the ring to be seen on your finger.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's just facts, man.
And guess what?
It's sad, but that's just facts, though, y'all. That's facts, man.
Guess what? When that nigga took his ring off, that nigga wasn't shit.
One shit with it on.
Right.
That's why he took it off.
He probably felt like she wasn't shit. That's why he cheating on her.
Hey, who was that on the blacked out part? I couldn't see it. That Mickey?
This church is a
Nah. That's my sister, Jud.
Oh, I couldn't see it. Oh, that's your sister. One used to be with one.
Yeah, she used to be with me. Yeah,
we used to be together.
that's her. That's her. But no, she been asking about Julio podcast.
Hey, hold on, though. Hey, hold on, though, dog. Who is that right there with that motherfucking hoodie on with that black skull cap, man?
You know that
You know
is.
that's
J
you.
Mill, man.
What up, sir? What's up, man?
What's up, my guy?
Can we move to the next question I had?
What's the
What's the question?
Why people scared to
Hold on, Karen. Let me ask Jug. Let me ask Jug a question. Jug. Relationships, do you think relationships take work? Are you willing to put in the work for a relationship?
Hey, Wanna. You know what, Wanna? When I say this shit, Wanna, I don't want you to take offense to this shit. You, sometimes, man, we as people, we already got an answer to draw our question. Why would you ask me some shit like that?
Mm-hmm. I ain't take it personal, brother.
Out of all people, Queen, you out of all motherfuckers, man.
I know, because see, I was having a conversation.
He making his eyes.
Wow.
Because look, listen, they said he was in a situation he said he in it for a year. Faces, it's okay to talk about
Hey,
it.
Wanna, one thing about Face, if Face was in any type of situation, he be in a situation 365 days a year. He don't get out of shit. He be in shit a whole year. He don't know nothing about relationships, man. That nigga be stuck in a relationship 365 days a year. That's a good man over there, man. He don't play with women. When I talk to that nigga about women, I don't even understand where he coming from. Literally.
Next question. My next question is, why do people be scared to tell people their breath stink?
Because they know they shit stink.
Because they already know.
They already
They
know.
already know that shit stink.
The first person to smell it is who.
Hey, remember that one year Julio shit used to stink like a motherfucker till he got that two pull?
different type. Now listen, that's a different type of steak when you got to get that tooth pulled. We talking about these ones who shit steak all day and they got no bad tooth in there. They got all that shit down in there.
Yeah.
Well, hey, Huff niggas' breath don't stink, man. We don't do that shit on Huff, man. We don't do that shit.
I agree.
When you know somebody who breath stank, and do you
not
tell
on
them?
Huff. Hey, not on Huff though, dog. No bullshit.
What about on St. Clair?
Like 30 niggas.
Do you tell them?
Hell nah, I don't know them niggas
Why?
like that and tell them that shit.
Why?
I don't know them like that.
For real, John. You just say, you know, they know they shit stink.
All them honeydew niggas, they come out that honeydew like.
Hey, niggas be partying all day, smoking weed, drinking by 2:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. It's like you just woke up. Everybody be out to talk shit.
But a person ain't gonna say shit because you the first person that should know your shit.
You know your shit. You can taste it.
Your mouth hot.
You can taste it.
Your mouth hot. When you know your mouth hot, you know your shit.
Hey, let me ask y'all women something. Why do women cheat?
Karen, you want to start? I can start this.
No, I'm saying I don't need a story. I just want to know why women cheat though.
Some women cheat because they're not satisfied at home. Mm-hmm. Some women cheat because they want to get a lick back. Some women cheat because they hoes.
Yeah.
But most of the time, it's because they're hurt and want to get a lick back.
Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true.
Well, you got some motherfuckers that nephos. They just love dick.
That's true. You ain't put it down like that, nigga.
Man, they don't give a fuck. Like he said, they just neffos. You be putting it down.
They just love dick.
But if you
They
like,
don't give a fuck. They can get them motherfuckers everything in the world.
but if
What do you mean everything in the world?
if a female know
Everything in the world.
Hey,
Everything but a second nut.
if a female knows she a nepo, then why she in a relationship?
I mean, we all grown in here. I mean, that's real talk.
Why
Hey,
don't you show your face, baby? Who we talking to?
K Church is my name.
Let me see your face.
It's a circle.
What a talk what?
Keep it high in their face, J Mills.
so I've been in conversation with a mysterious one.
Keep it high in their face.
That nigga Jew man look hot in the motherfucker, man.
Right.
Smoking since we been on.
No.
This is cool.
Damn, man. What's up, man?
You know, get my drink on.
But no,
Get my drink on.
you know, the people
People have what?
Hey, y'all know when I come to understand, man, when a bitch ain't shit, and I don't mean the shit like the all women, man, but I'm just talking about my story. I come to understand when a woman ain't shit, man. You know, a woman got options just like a man got options, man.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, when you're a woman out of bounds, man, sometimes, man, you got to put your woman under pressure, man, let her know, like, you know, it ain't what it may seem to be, man. Cause you know, a lot of women fuck with me thinking I got something I ain't got.
What you mean under pressure?
Sometimes you got to put your girl under pressure, put her around some thorough motherfuckers, man, some niggas who got shit that you ain't got. See what type of bitch you got, man, because you know, bitches like fall for material shit all the time. I'm talking about really.
Not all.
That's why I just said, man, I ain't talking about all of them. This is my story, though.
Okay.
It's your story.
Motherfucking women, man, for the simplest shit in the world, man. She got a thorough motherfucking nigga, can cook, clean. He can play the role as a bitch. But she gets so comfortable, a nigga come through, he jangling and shit. You feel me? He jangling like a motherfucker. He throw her a couple of jewels, and she gone like a motherfucker for a week. That nigga tired of that bitch, now she want to paddle back. Bitch, if you don't hop back on that goddamn boho, you better roll that motherfucker, bitch. You better hop back and tell that nigga you need him. Cause most definitely you ain't got no space here no more. It may take time, but a real nigga for real. Cause we all got feelings, man. But once the nigga get over that hump, man, bitch, please.
You know what?
I did all that for that.
Damn.
Yes, Judge. I mean, you that's good shit right there, though. But you know what? We fuck up. I mean, women can fuck up a relationship too.
Say that shit.
Thank you. I'm glad you acknowledged that.
I mean, listen, I just be trying to be honest. Ain't nothing to be,
All women ain't bad women, man. I promise that. Even the women in the hood, man, cause we hood niggas. So I look at the same way a motherfucker, a woman be looking for a nigga coming out the hood to be the same way, same shit a nigga look for. But what I'm saying about that type of shit, though, man, a motherfucker just got to start standing for something, man. You can't keep repeating the same old shit, man.
Yeah,
you can't keep repeating the same shit. The same shit get old as fuck, man. And then you got a motherfucker think they know you when you trying to change. Nigga, a bitch, you don't know me, nigga. You ain't been around me in so many years. How the fuck you keep on talking about you know me and you know what the fuck I do? And you ain't been around me in 15, 20 years. You still talking about the nigga you used to know. What else you know about me, man? Besides what you used to know, man. I'm talking about for real. And it's hard for a motherfucker to change when he constantly just hearing shit in his ear. It'll make him up. A motherfucker such as myself, I get shit and I do shit. I get uncomfortable than a motherfucker. I get on mute for 30 to 60 motherfucking days. Like, fuck these niggas. And I don't even know who the fuck said it. I just heard some shit. That's how fucked up I am, though. You feel what I'm saying? Just some real shit. But it ain't supposed to be like that.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what destroys a lot of relationships? Lack of communication.
And that's all it takes, ain't it?
Yeah, but listen, communication. You have to listen, and you have to listen to understand.
Not to respond.
Not to respond, because a lot of people listen to respond, and you ain't hearing what I'm saying.
No.
Now, if I'm coming to you and saying something to you, and this young man said you're nagging and you just arguing and stuff like that, I'm expressing to you how I feel. You want to take it as I'm arguing or bitching or moaning. I'm just letting you know how I feel.
Sometimes it ain't what
you
you
have
say.
To be sensitive to that, just like you want me to be sensitive to what you're saying.
Sometimes it ain't what you say, is how you say it.
Say that shit, face. That makes a lot of sense, face.
So if you talk with a high pitch, and all, how you can't expect me to listen. I ain't trying to hear that shit. If you talking like you,
a motherfucker might have heard you, but they ain't hear shit you said, nigga.
Absolutely.
Talk like you got some sense. If you want to communicate, talk like you got some sense.
But what if the voice just already loud? Because man's loud as a fuck.
I'm saying you know the difference between somebody who like how they normally speak versus how they speak when they got an attitude or some shit.
Hey,
you know what?
Hey, Face, turn that camera on you, man, because that nigga you, man, scaring the shit out of me, bro.
I think the voice only get higher.
Stop popping them eyes up like
The more
that.
they have to say it.
But it should get higher because the higher your voice get, the less a nigga gonna listen. And it's vice versa.
The more I have to say it, is the higher my voice get. Because what if that person came to you the very first time we had this conversation? Babe, I know you was out there fucking with that hoe or whatever the conversation may be. Now, it's the second time. I mean, I know you out there with that bitch now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He heard you the first time.
So why do I have to keep repeating my?
He heard you the first. All right,
I mean, I'm talking about men and women, whoever.
He go a good one right here. Remember you talking about the breath stinking shit? What if he come to you like, babe, you know your shit off the hook?
He's supposed to tell you.
Then how you gonna respond with it?
What makes a motherfucker breath stink, though, y'all?
All this shit down here at the
All
bottom.
that shit that down there.
Caked up in the
Yeah, that shit.
Up here.
Absolutely. That
That's
shit
why
right there.
it's so important to floss, man. You gotta floss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Y'all right, and y'all wrong.
Absolutely.
That shit come from a lot of shit that you eat.
Yeah. Or
Oh, you got you can't leave them greens and broccoli and shit down there.
No, the
You know,
chocolate.
I had a friend, he's over my house eating chili, right? And he keep on doing this shit. The bean ain't coming through there because there's a lot of plaque on there. And I'm
What you say? You say
it's
y'all always eating chili.
this shit stuck.
He was eating chili. And he keep trying to get the bean through his teeth. The bean not going there because you ain't been to the dentist.
You always eat chili.
No, I ain't eating chili that day.
Wow.
You got to get to that dentist and you got to get to that doctor. Ain't no way around it. You got to get that attic and that basement checked out.
Right.
You know, you got a lot of people, you know, and the age that we are today, and me and Karen was just talking about this earlier. You know, we talking about, I told her shit, I thought I was going to be forever young. You know, I thought I was going to run the streets like all of my motherfucking life. Shit, I'm tired. You know, I'm tired. And I said, now we at this age now, you got to go to the doctor. You know, you got to see what's going on. You know, we weren't looking for this shit 20 years ago. You know, you got to go to the doctor and shit, health is wealth.
You got to get your blood pressures checked. You got to get your prostate checked.
Your knees hurting.
You got to get your diabeticals in order. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're
right.
So if you messing around with them, now listen, everybody gonna have a little tart once or twice. You know what I'm saying? But that constant stank with all that bullshit caked up down there about them, ain't gonna do it this and you see corn and hay and all that bullshit sticking out, baby, it's a problem.
That nigga want, that's motherfuckers going to sleep without brushing their shit or flossing, man.
We got a question right here. Oh, I didn't mean to cut y'all off. It say, why men base their STD off us? Or listen, partner, niggas don't go to the doctor.
Niggas know who the fuck burnt them.
Listen, niggas don't go.
Niggas know who burnt them.
Off of us. They get their checkup off of us because us as women, when our shit get the itching and smelling foul, oh yeah, you done gave me some. So now he ain't going because his dick stuck to his drawers. You know. I'm just saying, so, you know, we go to the doctor and we come back. Oh, you done gave me my fucking gonorrhea or trichomonas or, you know, some of that bullshit. Now they going to the doctor.
Right.
One.
Who the fuck y'all fucking with?
It's the truth. It's the truth. Y'all know it's the truth.
She ain't
No,
45.
man.
Hell no, y'all tripping.
Listen, she 45 years old.
Man, oldest weirds, man. Oldest weirds, man. We getting burnt and shit like that at 45.
A motherfucker burnt me when I was 40. Shit.
Man,
A motherfucker burn your ass any day. You can, as long as you fucking.
One. I ain't got burnt when I was in my 20s, man.
I said I was 40. You know, motherfucker set me on fire.
But even still, it didn't matter. Well, the young lady that's asking the question, she's not.
How you know? How the woman know she on fire?
Because she didn't.
You itching and you get discharged.
And you walking fast.
Now you walking fast with your hands in your pocket. Shit. That's what me. These motherfuckers, they be going to the doctor, Judge.
I'm glad y'all telling us the signs.
Crazy.
Next time I see a female walking fast with her hands in her pocket, I know something ain't right.
What's going on? Oh, it's just, hey, I ain't even know that.
Talking about some hey face.
What's wrong with you?
When they walk fast, that's when they scratching.
Talking about some
Gotta
hey.
get that little scratch on the side.
So y'all get do something with y'all little balls and you know, y'all do something with them. Look, that's what women do. But Not at 45 years old, 50 years old, motherfucker better not be setting nobody on fire.
At 45 and 50 years old, you need to be taking your nasty asses to the doctor and getting them teeth cleaned. If you ain't doing shit but getting them cleaned. Because they got white goddamn fillers now. They ain't still silver and brown and black and shit. And we walk around here with these black and brown and fillings all in our teeth and stuff like that, and it's a mess. And how do you want somebody somewhere sucking on you, dick or pussy, and you got this shit all up in your mouth? You're nasty.
There is no reason you should have a mouth full of black. What they call them things? What they call them carrying them things that
Fillings.
silver. There ain't no way your whole mouth should be black in the inside. When the last time you been to the dentist? Yo, you always somewhere show your pretty teeth.
Hey, but the person who asked that's some personal shit, and he got it from somebody. He got it from somebody.
He got what from somebody?
Got what?
Like if she asked why a man always blaming STD on a woman, he got it from another woman. It might not have been her, but he got it from another woman.
Yeah. Even if you got it from another woman, don't mean come give it to me. Take your ass to the doctor.
Shit, maybe he ain't know he had it.
He ain't know.
He ain't know he
know because he ain't go to the doctor.
He ain't know.
I never understood that shit, but you know the disease always comes from the woman. I always wonder how the woman catch the bitch though.
The man is the carrier.
You think so?
I don't know who the fuck the carrier is.
The carrier is the carrier.
The carrier is the one who got the motherfucker.
Why the fuck am I burning? I had nothing. You know, so shit.
He probably got it from somebody else, but the man had to carry the woman to carry it.
Because he got it from another woman.
Yeah, he got it from a
He
woman.
got it from a woman, so she's carrying.
He fucked somebody up. This should have never ended battle.
You know the woman, they call the pocket the socket, man. He on the socket. The socket holds a whole bunch of shit, man.
Well, you know what that come from? That come from everybody wants to keep sleeping around. It's okay if you want to sleep around, that's your choice. But don't go sleeping with LaWanda today and then me tomorrow. Go to the doctor after you sleep with LaWanda. You know what I'm saying? Just running around and keep circling back around and shit.
So
like that. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to that doctor at least once a year. At least. That's the maximum shit. The minimum is once every 6 months.
But Ken, check this out. Ken.
Strap up. Absolutely.
Listen, the strap up is yes. That's true. The strap up. But listen, everybody knows mistakes happen and you don't strap up. But guess what? He ain't went to the doctor because he don't know nothing's wrong with him. We going to the doctor because we over here itching. And this is walking fast. Walking fast. So now we got to bring it back to you.
Uh-huh.
No, that ain't true. One thing about a nigga though, a nigga gonna know the symptoms if he burning before a woman would. A woman gonna take a minute. A nigga dick is licking, he get the burning piss and all that dumb ass shit.
It's on. You don't know.
But what about the one that don't burn?
They do burn. Say what happened again?
What's that?
All of them don't make you burn.
Shit.
Trichomoniasis don't make you burn.
I don't know.
You know something I don't know.
You know, yeah, because the shit that I had, that shit burnt.
The shit I know how to get a little future in my day.
Yeah, and they shoot you in your ass. Boy, they shoot you in your ass. Your whole side.
Don't make you burn.
Your whole side getting numb. Your
that's
fucking
how-
leg feel like it ain't there no more.
And then you got the ones over there who shit stink already. And then they get, this real talk. Your shit stink already. Then you get some and you don't go to the doctor because you're used to your shit stinking in the first place. The reason why it stank is that you got too much dipping in there. You can't dip your finger. I challenge all y'all. Go dip your finger in some peanut butter, take it out of there, dip it in some pickle juice, take it out of there, and dip it in the milk and then smell it and see what your fingers smell like. That's exactly what your coochie gonna smell like when you're running around here with all these different niggas.
So I wonder who came up with that idea. Just start dipping their fingers in pickles and peanut butter and vinegar.
It's the same difference in you dipping in different holes. Same difference.
A nigga should know, like, once you pull her panties down and that shit stink, you dip in it, then you deserve what you got coming.
Yeah, you deserve that shit.
Some don't care.
Them the ones, them niggas that ain't shit.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. They're the ones that took the chance. They took the chance. Fuck it. It's the fucking niggas.
I remember I was about to hit a chick. Her shit was coming through her pants. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I told her I'm about to get ready for work.
For her pants.
Yeah, that shit was off the hook. I started getting dressed and everything like I'm about to go to work.
Damn.
At 1 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, the crazy part about it.
You at her house?
No, my homeboy had brought her to the house. My homeboy had brought her to my house. He was about to hit, but his wife called. So he told her I'd be right back, and he left her at my house. So she got to flirt with me. And she's sitting on the bed, and I'm, you get to smelling that shit. I get to. I'm thinking, I wonder, is it you?
But that shit will still hit. Mm-hmm.
Hell no.
And that's what I'm saying. It's terrible.
Yeah. Them niggas that be desperate.
Yeah, them desperate niggas. Yeah, them niggas need some pussy bad as fuck. Like, I gotta get this shit.
I gotta get this pussy.
Y'all can call it what y'all want to, but that's some of y'all friends.
Yeah,
them niggas, them desperate.
Some of my friends. I'm telling you, I'm just keeping it real. I ain't trying to be funny enough, but it's some of these people's friends.
There's some women out here like that. So fucking dusty ass, dirty nigga. They know this nigga dirty. She seen him with them drawers off. Seen that nigga with them drawers off for 4 days. They hanging out his pants with a dirty t-shirt, the same t-shirt, same black t-shirt.
I remember telling the female. I told the female one time, I like, you need to put some water on that. She got offended and shit and put me out. But shit, this shit it ain't smell right.
If I smell some pussy, I ain't going in it, Jack.
It's sad that you got to sit around and tell them like that.
You just can't be diving to anybody pussy like that.
I ain't going in no funky coochie, dog.
Man.
I don't give a fuck. Listen, if I was in that motherfucker, it was fucking coming in, I ain't going back in it ever. You can catch the after effect of motherfucker. You won't smell nothing to a bitch coming. You'll be like, oh my God.
You gonna pull out?
Pull out. It's over with. Done. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. The smell of death is a motherfucker, man.
Hey, and the crazy part about it.
All the know what I'm talking about. The pussy might not even have a smell when you go in that motherfucker, but as soon as you come, you'll be like, oh my motherfucking goodness, man, what the fuck just happened?
Hey, the crazy part about it, when she pulled her pants off, she smelled it first.
She knew.
She the first one to smell it.
You ain't supposed to.
You ain't supposed to.
That's what I'm saying. These motherfuckers say you ain't supposed to touch.
You're not.
But once again, if you fucking 3-4 niggas, how you gonna get that shit up out of you?
You ain't supposed to be doing that either.
That's what I'm saying. You got motherfuckers that do that.
They busting all in her. 3 or 4 niggas busting in her.
And that's why you questioning paternity and all of that. Your paternity being questioned too.
Y'all done fucked her a day apart.
To the bed, to the baby mama.
So why do women act like they shit don't stink? They smell it first.
Oh, I don't know, sweetie.
You don't believe that?
Man, whatever. You got some friends, stinking ass pussy bitches. You know them bitches. Well,
I live in Georgia, baby. I don't know nobody
Well, whenever you grew up, when you was growing up
I'm on my
around
way
them little
down
young
there.
bitches.
I'm on my way
Yeah,
to Hey, y'all got me on my shit now. I'm about to start watching every chick that
Bitches,
walk fast. I don't give
bitches
a fuck
walking
if we at
fast
Walmart, Days. If she walking fast,
with her hand in her pocket.
might need to tap her on the shoulder like, hey, get that shit checked out now. We get older.
Damn. That was the secret, huh? Y'all told the secret, because I ain't never know that.
Yeah, that was a female secret. Y'all just shedding some light to some shit. Cause I'm trying to think if I see somebody walking fast today. I'm trying to see if I seen somebody today walking fast.
man.
Nah.
And now it's funny because,
Yeah,
hey,
it's gonna be just like that. Like, hey, slow down.
it's funny because when y'all said that shit, I just imagine some people that I knew walking fast with their hand in their
With
pocket.
their hands in their pocket, yeah.
They getting off a scratch. So what would turn y'all off from a female?
A lot
What's
of
the
shit.
turn off to y'all?
That
What's the turn off?
her walking
Just
fast,
walking fast with her hand in her pocket.
her hands in her pocket.
Y'all had all the fast walk just yesterday.
Oh, fuck that.
What's the turn off for me?
Her attitude.
Please.
A bitch who ain't never had no money.
What's up?
Hey, my nigga got the high ride. And
Yeah.
she don't even talk about money. She don't even give a fuck.
Hell yeah.
So just because she don't have
Shout
none,
out.
I mean, just because she don't talk about it means she don't have none.
We moving
Nah,
smooth.
it ain't about it. Not talking about it. It's about shit that you
How the hell is y'all calling
do.
in?
You
Okay.
can take the bitch. You can
Yeah,
take the bitch to the. You can take the bitch to the bar. You
Oh,
can take the bitch
Instagram.
anywhere. She just don't never come out of her pocket. And sometimes, you know, a woman gonna see it. If you took a motherfucker out 8 times, the motherfucker in the nighttime, motherfucker, I got this. The motherfucker just always comfortable with you coming out your wallet.
Mm-hmm.
That's the turn off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Or a funky ass attitude.
And we got somebody.
Sometimes a woman just feel like that's a man's job and shit. Like shit, nigga, I'm going out with you. That's what men do. He pay for drinks. He pay for food. Well, bitch, go find you another man.
Mike, but you gotta come to the table too, because I ain't take care of nobody's kids. I'm on a
Yeah,
date.
you can't take care of no grown ass woman constantly, man, all the time, just constantly doing shit.
All the motherfucking
And the
time.
motherfucker ain't showing you no interest. Hell nah. That's like a fool. Like a lot of niggas put up with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like literally, because we got a lot of homies that we know. Them niggas think they scholars with dollars, man. Nigga, you ain't shit, nigga. You just got some money. You got that old funky ass hoe. She know you got some money. And she just fucking you over until your shit down and she on to the next one. And that's just a sad ass story, but niggas don't understand that shit, man. That's like, you know, a nigga be a bum ass nigga wanting all his motherfucking life. Here it is, he running across some dollars. Here it is, he got a bad ass bitch, right? I'm talking about like seriously, man. That shit goes on every day. And I hate to see shit like that, man. I hate to see it, but it goes on.
DJ, he bag the bottle up some. Hey,
Yeah.
I remember I met a chick. She told me if I can't take care of her and her kids, she don't want me. I got offended by that shit.
You should have quit her right there.
No, shit. I told her, what about my kids? Shit,
I heard
I
that
gotta
shit.
take care of my kids.
Hey, did you know you just got out the mental hospital?
Hell yeah.
No, I showed her the paperwork.
Yeah, you know,
I showed her the paperwork, so she
You know
knew
my
it was
nigga.
official.
my nigga tell all the hoes. He let them know. He don't play. No, hoes like crazy niggas.
Oh yeah, Faith, I feel you though, Faith. That's just some real shit.
Yeah.
Who said hoes like crazy niggas?
Oh,
My nigga Julio.
I did.
A lot of hoes.
A lot of hoes like crazy niggas.
That's why
You think crazy
that's why them niggas that they be saying ain't shit, they also say that nigga crazy.
Yeah, they like the more
No,
crazy
you can't
ass
fuck around with no crazy niggas.
shit. Yes, they do. They love them crazy
I said
niggas.
me. I
Well,
don't want no crazy niggas.
you 1 out of
Why
10.
not?
Why not?
Crazy niggas the best nigga.
I ain't got time for that bullshit.
Okay, crazy Jug.
You gotta be a real type of crazy nigga. You can't be one of them dumbass niggas want to beat up on your woman crazy. Nah,
Yeah,
that
not
ain't
that type of crazy.
it. A different type of crazy nigga. When your girl at the bar ordering the beer and the nigga over there tapping on you, come over that bitch and grab his knuckles and ball his shit up.
Man,
Okay, then what else?
What do y'all think? Is it okay for y'all female to talk to other guys, outside, at the bar?
Really?
Man, I'll burn that bitch down.
Why?
What you mean, man?
She just having a conversation, sweetie. They ain't talking about going together.
Well, you better bring that nigga over here, sit at the table, fuck that shit.
you know, burn that bitch down,
Good
then real.
conversation too.
Hey, Julio, if I ever go through some other shit I already said, I'm gonna change both of the goddamn bar doors. I'm gonna burn that bitch up. Everybody in that bitch gotta go down, man.
The bottom, yeah.
Nah, she ain't perfect, Jug.
This little baby hurt. Oh, you need a hug?
Go back some.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in Atlanta, baby. You can come hug me now.
I said I was in Georgia. I said I was in Atlanta.
The same shit.
No,
You right
it's
next
not.
door. I was some.
I'm on my way to Georgia.
Where you at?
In 2 weeks, I'm going to Georgia.
Where you at in Georgia?
Marietta.
I'm in Savannah.
Ooh, you about 4.5 hours away.
Oh.
Savannah, like, where, what's that shit? Cincinnati from Cleveland.
That nigga ain't never been to Georgia.
Face. No face.
Marietta, that's Cobb County, right?
Hey, Julio.
Yeah.
Julio.
Yeah.
You better watch out for that nigga, Zoo Man, man. Look at that nigga looking, man.
You man over here hiding the motherfucker. Hey, we both over here hiding the motherfucker.
What's the next question?
What's the next
Let me
question?
get the next question, man.
Come on.
Why women end up with 5 baby daddies?
Make the same mistake. She ain't make the same mistake.
Good person.
Damn, that's a good one, man. That's a good one right there, man.
Damn.
Let me see if I can try to answer that. I only got one.
That's a good one, though. She ain't make the same damn mistake.
I only got one kid.
She made 5 mistakes. I mean, not
No,
part
I
of
mean,
the
if a
kid.
woman got 7 kids, right? She got 7 baby mamas. That's a lot to think about, though. Like, damn, what she was doing?
Oh,
Yeah, she definitely doing that.
She has some friendly pussy.
You could be texted and don't know what the hell you're doing.
Her pussy was just friendly.
All right, no, I got a better one, y'all. What about the women who got these kids and ain't raising them? They go to the foster home.
what about the men?
Or to their grandma's
Let's
house.
talk about the people.
No.
Yeah, what?
It takes the woman, though. The woman, a hot show. The courts already proved that shit. A man ain't got shit to say.
No.
That's what I'm saying. A man
No.
gotta go through so much shit.
Yeah, we gotta go through the process first. You got damn it. The woman got to damn that die for that. We get a motherfucker.
We just ain't willing to go through it. It ain't so much though. Like we got to go. Listen, the burden fall on us. I mean, I don't even know if I should have said the burden, but listen, we got to take on all of the responsibility. You got these men that they ain't in these kids' lives. Then you got sons say, "Oh no, this bitch won't let me see my kid." I don't understand how somebody. No, one of my kids' father said, "My dude would let him see his son." I said, "How's that possible? Like, who can stop you from seeing your child?
The mama.
The mama?
The mother,
No,
yeah.
no, no, I don't believe. I don't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think. You got some mothers that
What a nigga
they
supposed to
moved
do? Go
away.
kick down the bitch door, go stalk in front of the house? But the bitch they know it's over with unless the nigga go to the courts. It's over with. Duh. And today, when a man go to the court, you know what a nigga gotta go through? If it's May, I see my motherfucking kid next May if it's depending on the court.
So
I
what?
gotta go through motherfucking attorneys. I gotta go
So-
through all this shit.
What you mean? So what?
It shouldn't be like that.
It shouldn't be no so what.
You gotta be a strong man and motherfucking man to put up with shit like that.
It shouldn't be no so what. That's a whole year you got to go without seeing this kid.
But
Ain't
you
no
know
so
where
what.
that come from?
It come from
You
her.
know where that come from? Do you know where that come from?
She ain't shit.
Nope. She wasn't shit. She wasn't shit when you fucked her.
Hey,
But you
thank you.
need to know.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we knew that already
You
though.
take the time to
Now,
get to know that.
you see my point.
And you want the point. You want the bag.
Hey,
You
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Be like that.
That's where the problem lies. We have to get out here and
It
get to
ain't
know.
always gotta be that though, because she could be a good girl. She could be a good girl, but circumstances, the motherfucker, ain't no telling what y'all been through. But we talking about the children, though. We ain't talking about me and you, woman. We talking about the kids.
That's
It
because
should be
she
nothing in the
petty.
motherfucking world. Nothing.
That's because she petty, and you should have known that. You saw her being petty, but you wanted to keep pointing her too, and go ahead on and shoot that little baby on up in her.
Hey, you saying everything I said earlier.
You what?
50,
You
Fitty.
have 100, right?
100.
Fitty.
Okay.
It's 50, not 50.
Yeah, she 50. You heard what I said? 50.
Fitty.
I had to put that 50. Yeah, that's
50,
50.
half a hundred, half a century, whatever you want to call it, baby. But
That's
I
a
got
lot of
some
wisdom.
sense.
That's a lot of wisdom, Queen.
Absolutely. Got some wisdom up here. You can't go from the bar to the bed and not see your baby mama.
Hey,
That's on you.
she went from the bar to
You
the
got to
bed,
make
now he the
better
baby daddy.
decisions.
Shit.
How many kids you got, Queen?
1,
How old are you?
50.
31.
Oh, yeah, you 51?
50.
That's a good decision right there, baby.
And I ain't never collected child support. I ain't never did none of that.
Yeah, you right.
No, I'm just saying that's just good decision making. You 50 years old, you got one child, that was just good decision making.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I had sense enough to know that my son was my son, and whatever his daddy do is extra. And I also believe just because he wasn't doing what I thought he should do, don't mean that he wasn't doing his best.
Right.
Say that shit, Queen.
Okay, that sound good.
And we got a good relationship. Me, our son, and his daddy. All of us. Cool. Daddy been in his life from day one to now.
That's good.
Say that shit.
And I kill a brick about him. And he going on in his whole nother relationship, whole nother family, whole everything. And they all right over there, and we all right over here.
Say that shit.
Right.
But why do y'all judge? Why do you think you got to put up a fight and go through the courts? And Face, I heard you say
That's just 2000, man.
You heard me say what?
You know, that's shit. That's just some shit they got going on now. I'm talking about men really ain't got no say so about shit. I'm talking about like literally. You ain't got no say so about nothing, bro. If she took you to child support, nigga, just say this. You got nigga, just come up out of it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Come up out of it, bro.
That's true.
I'm talking, listen, man. I'm talking, you ain't even seeing the baby. You ain't seeing the motherfucking baby unless you got them little weekend rights and that little dumbass shit that they try to, all that shit. I'm talking about that shit for real. That shit like for real, bro. You go to jail, trying to go over there and see your shorty about some slick shit for like 10, 20 minutes. And it ain't your day.
And then
I'm
everybody,
just saying, as a parent, sometimes that shit detour a motherfucker.
always talking about these white people, but still put these white people in their business.
Yeah, no, it ain't the white people.
I'm saying when you got to go through the courts, you dealing with them pink people.
Oh yeah, that's white people most definitely.
Yeah, sometimes you got to get a minute. You know, you got to get it. If I can't, if me, you
But
can't.
it shouldn't be like that. Why not that shit to separate us, period, though? That system was designed to separate us, man. That shit was never like. See, women look at that shit, son. I mean, you know, that shit, man. That's the whole motherfucker.
You're right. It should not be like that. But you, as a person, men, women, whoever, we have to change our way of thinking and we have to grow up. It's not about us. Most women are mad. Most women are mad and want to put the father on child support because the father don't want to be with her.
Mm-hmm.
So, because you don't want to be with her, she's going to run the child support because you over somewhere with somebody else. Whether you taking care of your kid or not. Now, some niggas deserve to be on child support because they ain't doing shit. Because they bums. But to the brothers that's out there wanting to take care of their kids and wanting to see their kids, you a silly ass bitch because ain't nobody doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing but hurting the child.
Mm-hmm. That's a game I never played though. I never played that.
Then she fuck with a nigga ain't got a job. Then she fuck with a nigga ain't got a job. And then she getting the bare minimum, and then she really motherfucking upset. Then she done took that nigga child support for $40.50. $40.50. That's what they give a nigga. That's what a nigga. Only she get a nigga give us head. I'm talking for real. That's the bare minimum right there, and that shit sad as fuck, man. Women just stupid as fuck, man. And I ain't saying like y'all say all of them, man. Just the ones, man.
Just some of them.
Just some of them.
You got some good fathers out here, man. They really love their children, man. And these women don't give a fuck. They just want to be on record.
No, they chose each other.
You chose her.
They chose each other.
You probably chose each other, baby, but that don't make it right. Taking me down there on white folk. Now, like you said, if a motherfucker ain't doing it, that's another story. But if a motherfucker trying to do something, fuck that.
Ain't nothing wrong for the fight, to fight for, your rights.
Why you gotta fight for your rights for your own kid?
A lot of black guys say, the white people and the white people. But I mean, I think if you want to see if we can't come to a resolution, us two being a parent, and this is what I really, really want to do is see my kid go to the fucking courthouse. It don't always fall on the woman. It don't ever fall. It don't always fall in women's favor.
This one, you name how many you know?
How many I know?
Yeah, how many men you know?
That went through the courts.
How many you know?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Nigga trying to tell you, man. That shit it's like a detour, man. I just went through this shit. This is what I'm talking about. I just went through that shit. I'm talking about just being in the motherfucking courtroom with a motherfucker like this shit is like off the chain. And the motherfucker that know me know I love my children. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, their mama just feel like the bitch wasn't getting enough. And that's what really hurt me. Like, damn, bitch, you brought me back here talking about you wasn't getting enough money and what you think I'm doing? That like really fucked the nigga up. And all I can do is nothing. The only thing I can do is nothing. Just wait on them to send me some more papers with another motherfucking amount to pay. And fuck, man.
Standing there, you can get 25%. What you get. And if you got 4 or 5 of them, then that spreads it out. Then you got what, 3?
And guess what, Wanda? You absolutely right. And that's what the fuck, man, losing that one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you wanted. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like literally, one like you said, they spreading my shit over 3 damn different children. Mm-hmm. So like all of them catching the bare minimum and shit, but she really catching the bare minimum, but you ain't let me see the little girl. The other one's cool because I get to see them and I get to do shit in, it's just some sad shit. And we ain't never had to even go through that shit, man. We ain't had to go through that shit.
And then why the child support money don't go to the child?
say she won't let you see?
No, I ain't established nothing.
Hey, why most of the child support money don't go to the child?
Literally, I'm probably only seen this little girl probably like 4 times in my life. And I know she mine because I can look at her and tell she mine. But I mean, damn, I can't do it so much. Her mama just shit. Her mama winning. I most definitely, I done been through this child support shit so much. I mean, goddamn, man. Nah, I ain't about to go back. Nah, hell no. I don't want to go back through that shit.
So what you gonna do about seeing her?
I mean, we coming to around right now. You know, shit, we coming around. We coming around, trying to.
That's growth.
Hey,
Yeah, we trying to.
I got a question.
I ain't never been in a relationship with that motherfucker.
I got a
I
question.
ain't never my life been in a relationship with that motherfucker. Just some shit that happened.
Hey, I got a question.
I was just talking to my kids about this shit yesterday. And my daughter look at my son like, you say that's who, daddy? I'm like, man, that's your sister, man. He's like, oh, wow.
Oh,
Yeah, that shit crazy right there. He's like, oh, wow. Like, who is she?
Hey, I got a question. Why most of the time the child support money don't go to the child? Why?
Listen, child support money go to the child.
Right.
It's not enough. You know.
So why she spending it on herself?
Listen, I'm trying to answer the question.
All right.
You got the house, you got lights, gas, rent, clothes.
That ain't his business.
That ain't the child business.
He got to be
See, he ain't trying to pay for you to live.
So where do the money supposed to go to the child?
Yeah.
I said, why he ain't trying to pay for you to live? You just named like 9 motherfucking appliances need to be paid.
But listen, they don't have to have a roof over his head.
Hey, LaWanda.
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 That nigga be up under my roof.
Hey, LaWanda. Look, check this out.
Yes.
What if that's your only income is that child support, right? And you know how you get a they place people in apartments or houses based on the income, which is only the child support money, right? So do that mean the child is taking care of you, or you taking care of the child?
Yeah, Face, you got it smart, boy.
Yeah, you. And I'm gonna tell you something, Face. Listen, I know right now today, a motherfucker ain't living off a child support check.
Shit.
yes, there is.
Rich ass niggas on TV.
Yes, there is.
Talking about getting $40,000 a month. $150,000 a month. This ain't never work, man.
That's the ones who got that long money. We talking about us who ain't got no money.
Hey, I didn't think.
You fuck with a nigga ain't got a job, bitch. You doing worse than him.
I didn't see
Even if you do got a job, the child support you giving off ain't shit.
I didn't see the chick live on $250 a month.
She doing worse than him. Cause she got a kid and she got to take care of that motherfucker by herself.
I'm saying even if the nigga do got a job, I got a job, the nigga got a job, it still ain't enough.
What if she ain't got no job? I done seen a chick live off $250 a month. Her rent probably was like a couple of dollars.
Right there. Yeah, I see motherfuckers every day ain't got jobs and they doing okay. See, motherfuckers gotta realize one thing about America, man. This is what they say, the home of the land of the brave and the what of the free. Man, you got motherfuckers, you got to start YouTubing this shit, motherfuckers across the country, man, eating off the land. That's why I be so grateful and thankful every motherfucking day, because I know motherfuckers out here doing way worse than we doing, man. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't understand, like, how motherfuckers just stay broke. How the fuck you wake up broke and go to bed broke, bruh? And then you ain't got no shit. Yeah, listen, no, because I was about to answer my own question. When a motherfucker get to going through the shit they going through, like asking motherfuckers for shit, always got their hand out, that's when the motherfucker addicted to something most definitely power than they motherfucker self. When you waking up, man, you just ain't got no drive to get no money and just do shit, nigga. You fucked up somewhere in your life. You fucked up. I don't give a fuck. It ain't an excuse a nigga can give me. As soon as I see a nigga and the nigga asks me for $2, and we ain't in the mix of shit, and I know you need them $2, bruh, something going on, bruh. And I ain't talking down on you, but something going on. And I understand, so I might still give it to a motherfucker, but it ain't going on. So now motherfucker has to identify what the fuck going on and start trying to, cause I mean shit, times getting hard now.
They get hard as hell. They ain't get there. They ain't get there.
Hard as motherfucker. That's why niggas gotta start looking for some jobs.
You see what Karen said, America.
You gonna be out there ready to kill a nigga to eat something in a minute.
They been doing that already.
No, this shit getting harder, baby. Trust me. You got these motherfuckers scared to hire a nigga. A nigga better know somebody to get hired. He better get his ass in the door right now. If you knew what I know, get in now, nigga, while you can. Be honest, be ready to kill a nigga for one of these gonna be out there be ready to kill a nigga for some green beans and goddamn Slim Jims.
You ain't lying.
It was like that in 2020. They gonna kill you over some water and toilet paper.
Be ready to kill a nigga for some steaks and some goddamn pork chops. Man, listen, man, we about to go on the hunger strike of meat, man. Jigga telling y'all that shit. I mean, we about to go on the strike of meat.
Hey, Joe.
Nigga, farms out here, farmers already complaining about how shit ain't going on, and the niggas is about to be fucked up out here, man. Nigga better start storing them motherfucking canned goods when I got them salmon canned goods, green beans, corn, nigga, all that shit coming in cans and land, start getting it down. Mm-hmm.
The government paying these farmers to destroy their farms.
They ain't worry about that. They worry about the fat booty hoes.
Yeah. That's how them fat booty hoes gonna be the one eating all their goddamn green beans and goddamn Slim Jims up.
The fat booty hoes that want some what that shit? Tito's. No, I'm just playing.
But I want to ask y'all a question. As far as drug dealers go, when get their ass, how long are you gonna stand on the block and sell some drugs? Like, what's the age requirement? Like,
what do you consider a drug dealer?
Who sell drugs?
Sometimes drugs sell their stuff.
Niggas just selling them rocks.
I'm talking about the ones who out there selling them rocks and selling all of that other stuff.
I mean, they gonna do it long as it take for them to feel like they ain't got to do it no more.
Like what? Oh, so you be 50, 60?
Hey,
You might be older than that.
no lie, I done seen some people today that's like 50, 60, and they still hustle.
Like this, man. Today's time.
Over there at City Finance, them old niggas be out there hustling.
I mean, the hustle's a motherfucker, man. I understand what you're saying, but the hustle's a motherfucker. You know, in a man's life, you know, man mature when a man mature, man. I ain't trying to say a motherfucker no better, no greater than that, but I'm talking about the hustle's a motherfucker. Because, you know, we all go through shit, man. We all go through shit. We all got different things trying in life. So never know what a motherfucker going through. Some motherfuckers just ain't in a position to get no motherfucking job. You got some motherfuckers can't read or write. They don't even know where to start. So I understand his hustle. Some motherfuckers grew up without shit, period. So I understand his hustle.
And then on top of that,
like they said, sometimes you gotta understand the hustle before motherfuckers even think about like damn, you know what I'm saying? We know motherfuckers 50 or 60. But what the fuck they go through their whole life?
and then
It ain't our problem, but it's their problem. They dealing with that shit. But you gotta be a motherfucker with high intellect and a motherfucker who observes shit like that. Cause I mean, I see the shit. I go through the shit. You know what I'm saying? But I look at the block like my motherfucking crutch. You know what I'm saying? Because I done been there. I know what it feel like to be on that bitch and gotta depend on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But most definitely with age comes wisdom. I don't want to depend on that motherfucker because if you depend on that bitch, you'll be a broke motherfucker, nigga. That bitch ain't bringing no motherfucking money in. That's why I tell you it's so important to have a job, man. Because when I'm down to like my last $200-300 hours, I'm talking about nigga, and I know I'm getting paid on a Thursday.
Yeah,
I'm back up. That's the worst than having a motherfucking job.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that bitch a church, nigga. When you going through the dumb shit you going through on the block, you got something to look forward to, man. And if a nigga ain't got nothing to look forward to, he gonna always be the angry man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna always be the motherfucker looking and always got a reason why shit ain't going the way he wanted, you know? But shit, nigga, you gotta wake up. They can't depend on no blocking no motherfucking 30, 40, nothing. That, you can't depend on that bitch. I don't know what type of life a nigga living if he just depend on the block. Nigga, not today. It's so hard to sell 10 rocks, nigga. You'll be out in that bitch, nigga, 20, 30 days trying to sell 10 goddamn rocks.
The building shut down. Nigga.
Yeah, all over the world trying to sell 10 motherfucking rocks. Man, no motherfucker.
You said shit changed and shit had changed, and I swear to God, I was coming through the other day, and I was right there on 93rd where they right before you get to the Chester, and I was looking at the fucking buildings. I seen them, tearing them down, but now they got this shit all up now, and I'm like, and that showed that we getting older too. I mean, I know y'all remember we used to go up there to Pick and Pay, take the fucking bottles up there.
Right.
The donut shop up there. You go down there to Giant Tiger down there on 83rd. The only thing that's still standing down there is that fucking Burger King. But I just was like, wow, all of this shit changing, like, right before our eyes. But I mean, that do show that, I mean, we are getting old.
Well, shit changed every day, man, for real. I'm talking about people, places, things, all that shit changes, man. Sometimes motherfuckers never think like shit changes like that, but it changes, man. I'm talking about for real. And shit changes. I'm talking about so quick a nigga wouldn't even believe it. I mean, we all done been in a position before, like to the point motherfuckers think like life is over. I know I have. That's why I know it. That's why I know, and I got faith in the motherfuckers who still going through the shit they going through, because I still go through my shit. Sometimes we going through the same shit, right? But sometimes a motherfucker never see your growth. And sometimes it ain't even for a motherfucker to see it. You just go through your shit because you're going through it. And sometimes it take on the ass end for a motherfucker to see it like that. And sometimes I used to question God, which I should never do it. But sometimes I be like, damn, man, why this ain't happening? Why this ain't happening? And all this shit happening to these old fuck ass niggas, they. But the shit I was thinking was good shit, that shit wasn't nothing. That shit ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? That shit look good with the eye, but that shit don't be about shit.
Yeah.
But some shit, some real shit.
Yeah.
Shit I can stand on, man. Look forward to like next year and shit like that and so forth.
Right.
Jug. What make a no, fuck, I can't get into that. But you said you shouldn't question God. Why you figure that?
God already got his period is his period, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm wise enough to know me. I'm just speaking to me. I'm wise enough to know not to question that man. But sometimes, like I say, when we ask our own questions face, when we question shit, we know the answer to that shit.
Yeah.
We be bent like a motherfucker, man. Niggas just want to hit some shit. Nigga know what the fuck he should do and what he shouldn't do. Nigga grown the motherfucker.
But why not ask? I mean, if you believe like that, why not ask God the question? Because if you got to ask the question, it's something that you don't.
I mean, once again, I'm saying, when you ask them questions, you ain't doing nothing but betting, though, bro. You can go to him and say, God, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I understand that. Because sometimes we don't know why when it comes to kids, death, and things like that. But see, I wouldn't even know nothing like that. I'm just talking about, like, shit going on within myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about, like, my personal shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I always know what's going on with me. So, you know what I'm saying? I can pray to him and ask him about it, but I ain't about to, I'm the type of nigga, I just don't like to just, why? No, I ain't doing that shit. I know why the fuck, nigga. You know what the fuck you did, nigga. That's me. See, that type of shit, face, that's why I'm at with shit. I don't like to do that. I don't do that.
I believe we was just taught as kids that we shouldn't question God.
Right.
But if anybody ever just read the Bible, everybody that taught the God had questions. So you're gonna question some stuff that you don't know. Sometimes if it's a rhetorical question, then you question and you already got the answer, but some shit you just don't know.
All right, won't you lay one on me right quick, Faye? What's a rhetorical question that I can probably relate to? What would you say?
The question that you said that you already know the answer to. You already
listen, this is what I'm gonna say this, Faye. Look, I'm gonna give you a good example. Just say, for example, 1995, I shot a nigga, right?
Right.
Here it is, 2022, nigga shot me. So here it is, I'm in the bed to my wife, why me? Motherfucker, remember 1995, you shot that goddamn nigga?
Yeah, why not?
That's all I'm saying, shit like that. I mean, that's just my theory and shit. That's my theory.
That's a rhetorical question because you already know.
But I ain't about to ask you no shit like that when I already know the answer, bro. That's some real shit. You don't do that. You gotta ask this man to play with this man. He gonna do the same thing I'm telling you.
That's why you're not gonna answer.
You know what the fuck you did?
You're not gonna answer a question that you already know.
I'm just saying, that's my way, man.
You heard me?
That's my way.
You're not gonna ask a question that you already know the answer to.
That's just like my lifetime, right? Me hustling drugs and shit, right? Anytime I went to motherfucking jail, nigga, I know why the fuck I went to jail. I got knocked. It ain't no way around it. My excuse was me trying to sell some shit to feed my daughter, my son, which is a lot. Only thing I was doing trying to feed my motherfucking addiction was to get high, smoke some motherfucking water, some shit like that. I wasn't making no motherfucking money, but once again, I'm only talking about my life.
You just smoke water?
Shit. I give a motherfucker one of the reasons why I was doing it.
Hold on. Time out. You used to smoke water?
You used to smoke that shit?
I used to smoke juice.
Yeah.
I used to get high in the motherfucker, nigga.
Damn,
I ain't never know that about you.
that's something new, man. That should be on the next podcast.
Yeah, you know, that's just my story once again, man. That's my story, man. I ain't ashamed of shit I used to do. Not a motherfucking thing, dog. The one thing about me, the motherfuckers who know me, my story ain't no motherfucking secret. That's why I be laughing at niggas when niggas get to telling bitches and shit to my man, nigga, you a retarded ass nigga. You retarded as fuck, man. You just ain't know how.
So we just asked.
Who you talking about? Tara, you asking the question, do he believe in God? Who you asking that question to?
Who? She asked Jug that? What was she asking?
Shit, so I don't believe in God. Everybody just, I mean,
Right.
Yeah, I definitely believe in God.
She ain't faced that.
Why don't you have?
I'm gonna have a
Did I say anything
podcast.
that sound that I didn't believe?
We're gonna be talking about God. That's it.
Right.
I'm gonna bring my father on here. We're gonna get him on here.
If I said anything that
Teach
sounds
me.
like I don't believe in God, then I'm sorry. She said the
Oh,
dude
she said face.
Face.
I don't know if that's a rhetorical question.
Face, what the fuck you gonna say, man?
I know. I'm trying to figure out what I said.
Oh, we gotta rewind
Is
it.
there a rewind button on this? But yes, ma'am, I do believe in God.
PT. Her name PT
We all fight to get up out this
on the Instagram on the podcast. It's her name, TT. Lawanda, what's up? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I was reading somebody said on here. Yeah, I'm good. Come on, who got the next? What else we talking about?
So now D-Rock, D-Rock, what's up? D-Rock, what's going on, D-Rock, man? D-Rock talking about you a Muslim.
D-Rock said he Muslim.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, nigga.
yeah, crazy.
I'm Christ-line. I call it Christ-line.
Okay, so do faith believe in religion?
What is religion?
And where you at?
The young man said he do believe in God.
Hey, so what is religion?
Moana, where you at?
But
You said New York.
this is another date. This is
Where
another
are
date.
you, girl?
Huh?
Where did you stay?
Babbitt?
I feel Babbitt. Girl, where in Babbitt you stay?
Shit, your permit look like mine. No, I'm just
In the same building, nigga.
right.
She gonna text you the address.
Jew.
What's up,
Let me
Daddy?
get my hat, man.
Tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow, nigga. Let me stop that shit.
D-Rock, we done already talked about that.
I was gonna burn
D-Rock.
that motherfucker straight down.
Yeah, he missed that one.
Yeah, D-Rock, you missed that.
Yeah, we talked about that, D-Rock. We can't get past that subject.
Levi said he Muslim. He's like, not
Talk
good.
about how women be lying to dudes when they know they have a whole nigga at home. Yeah.
They say he from Babbitt, Georgia.
Gays trap.
Who was that talking about Jug love you, man?
That's terrible.
Let's
Love you, OG. I forgot I blocked Ready.com. I gotta put her back on the map.
Damn, you blocked my sister, nigga?
Yeah, I didn't know that was terrible, man.
She's
I
ready.com.
thought you was affiliated with the mother niggas, man.
Oh.
Who them baby mamas?
Oh, no, I don't got baby mama problem. Not really. I'm coming around on that shit.
You're right, D-Rock. Everybody just got to
Well, that's
be
a good thing.
Yeah, thank God for that.
What we
That's
talking
what you call
about?
growth.
What we talking about? We talking about
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
we talking about J Mills on this motherfucker. We got my nigga Jug in this bitch. We got Mother's Day coming up.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's talk about the mothers that shouldn't get Mother's Day gifts. It's a lot of mothers that should get Mother's Day gifts.
What they trying to do to War 7, nigga.
What they trying to do to War 7?
What they trying to do?
Trying to take this bitch.
Yeah, we about to take over.
Y'all already know they stole the bricks. They sold the bricks. Imagine that, nigga. LaWanda, you come through the bricks. Juke come through the bricks. Julio come through the bricks. Faith come through the bricks. They done sold the bricks, man. Sold that bitch.
Who they sell that to?
I don't think they gonna tear them down, though. What I think they gonna put them somewhere and move the motherfucker hunkies in that motherfucker the same. Excuse my language, y'all. They gonna
move the more
motherfuckers
more
way
qualified
they
people. They gonna move more.
That's what about this time.
Yeah, they gonna put more qualified people in there.
Through that jug, I said, damn, I don't see nobody. I seen Juice. I seen Juice and Face in the back parking lot. But you know how you used to ride by and see somebody.
Hey,
The Amigos.
I ain't going over there for the next couple of days.
These the Amigos.
I thought you were going to say T.Y. or somebody.
All they need was T.Y. They're Amigos.
I thought you were going to say June T.Y. When?
The other day. What's the name?
Sister, it was blueprinted in 1995. Yeah, they been talking about doing this shit. They been talking about doing that shit.
I believe that shit. That's what Fannie Lewis living. That's what she was fighting for.
So what my girl Steph gonna do, J Mills?
But listen, one thing about this political shit, y'all, I'ma say this shit. And I don't know too much, but I know enough to say this. This shit all about money, man. I'm talking about literally, man. If a motherfucker feel like you ain't doing what the fuck they say, nigga, your ass up out of here, quick as fuck. And I'm just a nigga on the ass and observing shit. I'm talking about like literally, bruh. It ain't so much little sis gonna be able to do for the simple fact she ain't even got no support system. It ain't one motherfucking nigga I can name on her nigga when she have her meetings and wig. I'm talking about it ain't one nigga I can include myself. I ain't been the one. But that's what she complained about. So she basically be like, shit, when they come through this motherfucker, what can she do if she ain't got no support system? When she's doing these meetings and shit like that, ain't nobody coming on that bitch to talk about nothing, ain't giving her no ideas to do nothing. But soon as the motherfucker come to the bitch with a flag, they gonna look like, damn, she ain't did shit. Whoa.
Right, yeah, you're right.
They gotta protect their community, man.
You can't listen. Here's the thing,
Bashir ain't doing shit. Bashir ain't doing nothing but mark that bitch as a Muslim community. They ain't did shit for her. That nigga ain't did a damn thing for her.
Yeah, he marked that bitch up.
I tell that nigga any day, that nigga ain't did shit for my community, but mark that bitch to look like a Black History Museum.
Right.
But look, here's the thing. Georgia.
But yeah, so
Yeah, this thing right here.
you're right about that, J Mill. So that means we gotta get together.
Trying to get into it, but it was always the older people that was into that bullshit that was getting into it.
J Mill, when the next community meeting?
Shit, Hootie, I'm gonna find out because she just told me that shit last week. I forgot all about it. But she done had two of them, so she ain't been having that many.
Because somebody came in the barbershop and said they had went to one of them.
She say, man, only probably like motherfucking 12 to 15 people come up in that motherfucker. That ain't enough.
That nigga said,
A lot of shit can be open, a lot of shit can be going on, but niggas need voice. Like I said, that shit across the street from Third Good, that motherfucking community center. Man, you can do like 10 people was in there.
D-Rock, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Man, put some pool tables and some community assessment shit going on in there. Honestly, somebody at the door, long as motherfucker don't get in there with no gun. You talking about you don't want nobody outside?
Yeah, I wanted
to open up some of this shit. Have something for motherfuckers to do.
I wanted to turn it into a fitness center, and let like you said, Twan and Steve them run it and get memberships. You know, they can even get themselves an LLC for that business.
You know all type of shit. Julio, that shit big. Listen, man, you can turn that motherfucking build to an HVAC building, like you said. You can have some shit over here like Will. You ain't never been to joint, but I'm talking about when they got HVAC shit, man. That little building right there.
Like them rooms, I seen how it's built in the inside. So yeah, you can do that.
Hell yeah, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
Well, what about think about what Darian said? He said it's too much violence.
Absolutely right.
You're right, but
been violence in the 80s, Luana, and this shit right here ain't shit. We done seen niggas get beat up. We done seen niggas get beat up from Dixons to Dixons.
But they ain't getting beat up no more. They getting killed.
Well, that shit true too. Right about that shit.
There's a lot of violence, but once you get the community,
they ain't gonna let y'all open up nothing until y'all come with a plan that's gonna
you gotta have a business. You gotta have a business plan. But we grown out. We grown out.
They open up all this shit. Look at Charles Orr. Nigga, Charles Orr about to be over my motherfucking August. We'll be in that bitch balling, hooping, sitting down, doing what the fuck ever. But how long that shit gonna last before, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker get killed down that bitch and they get to doing some dumb shit.
Right, they building a whole court right there.
Yeah, but see, who you don't see that type of shit, they build that shit, tear that shit down and build something else up. These motherfuckers just go through ideas, man, what they feel like. I'm talking think about what I'm saying, though. Yeah, tear it out, make some shit, tear it down, like the motherfucking site center was just up there on 93rd and Chester. Turn that bitch to a dental office quick as fuck with just a daycare, bruh.
Yeah.
That daycare went up that bitch 10 years, man.
But why did it close?
Shit, for they just do some shit that they can do it. It wasn't like no major shit. They just looked at another idea.
Hey, Tyler.
So we gotta get more support out of Ward 7.
Oh yeah, we need some support on Ward 7, dog. We need some motherfuckers like for real, man. Like
I got some people.
Been off the niggas since January 1st, and this is going on 5 months.
I got some people, J man.
For real, because she just still learning shit. She don't know nothing of this shit. She was up in the high rank. She came down.
So we just out there, all right.
Representative, she came down to play this councilman shit for a minute to see it. You know, whatever her reason is, but you know, shit.
All right, next meeting, we gonna show up.
Hey, D-Rock, he right about what
Let me answer this question for Tyler, y'all. Tyler said, wait a minute.
D-Rock.
Darren said right, but it come a time when older niggas and women got to come together and try to put a stop to certain shit. Now listen, these young generation, D-Rock, this ain't got nothing to do with you, or just hypothetically speaking. We can't tell y'all kids nothing. Y'all young folks nothing. Y'all already had to do it. We done already been through it. We already know what's going on. But we can't tell y'all nothing. You know, y'all don't want to listen.
I'm still here for a motherfucker, but like you say, it's hard to talk to a young nigga.
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
Yeah,
sometimes
young niggas hard headed than a motherfucker.
It takes a village, but you have to. It ain't really hard to talk to people. You just got to know what you got to know how to grasp them. You got to speak their language. You can't go in there with this old head shit. I mean, sometimes that's all you know. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta come down to their level and teach them how to get to your level. You can't just go in there on your level because they don't understand it.
That's true, Karen.
They ain't gonna grasp it. Fuck that nigga. He don't know what he talking about because that's not what they know. You can't expect them to know that. You can't expect to bring kids up to your level. You got to get down there on their level and build them up. And that's where the problem come in the communities. We ain't taking time to build the people up.
That's the conflict of interest because they don't want to hear that shit that we saying, and we don't want to dumb ourselves down to what they saying. So it's gonna always be a confusion.
But just like you said, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
It don't matter how you say it because they influence it. I mean, and I don't even want to just be like I'm pointing the finger at younger people because it's older people on some dumb shit.
Yeah, they be on some stupid shit
But it
too.
just be like what your influences is. They ain't trying to hear that shit. It'd take it'd take a younger person to think like we think to talk to his peers.
But how do we know if we haven't tried?
Because we have tried. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of older cats in there talk to the younger cats, try to tell them to, calm down, slow down,
Yeah,
do this, do this, do this. And they still, what I'm saying, they still ran their own path. Only thing you could do is just tell them. You can't make them do shit.
Can't make them do shit.
You just tell them.
They
You ain't got to make them, but we got to pour into them.
Now, see,
but they defending themselves.
He said, listen to what he said. He said, what young niggas don't respect is how older people be trying to get little brother them. That's when it become a problem.
See?
Wow.
Yeah, that shouldn't even be a problem if I try to younger brother you instead of trying to be like, I look at you like a little brother than just a little nigga.
Yeah, that mean I got love for
If
you.
I look at you as a little brother, that mean I got love for you. Like I want to, especially somebody like D-Rock, like I seen him as a little baby. So I would look at him like a little brother. I wouldn't tell him nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I can't look at him like just a little nigga.
This is the question. What's his name? D-Rock?
D-Rock been in jail.
Okay, so D-Rock, this
he
is
been
the
typing
question.
fast. The CO come.
That nigga do type fast.
That nigga typing.
Let's get to the solution. Why is it a problem?
He said, right, it's worth giving the young niggas a try. You always have older niggas that always say back in my day, it's not, this goes back to what you were saying, Karen. He say, they always say back in my day, it's not about back in your day. We living in the past, in the future.
This the future.
Because the past, people say the past is the past, but the past tell the story. So it's like, we can tell you what we've been through back in our day, so you won't have to go through the same.
It's a circle. It's just
have to go through the same shit because ain't nothing new.
It's the same path. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
Ain't nothing new. So it's like we done already went through it. So why we want to see you go through
it? Hey, y'all, I'm out of this motherfucker.
Love you, brother.
All right, J Mills. J Mills, son. J Mills, I want you to get on here one day we get a chance. Live and direct.
With you, Julio, you already know.
Simon Rap.
I'm in this bitch bed, nigga.
All right, man.
Hey, Judge. Simon Raps in the morning. Simon Raps in the morning.
All right, man. Don't be playing, man. So
Don't get out
I get
there.
on my break, dog. I'm gonna wrap them bitches up.
All right.
What time is your break, man? I'm gonna come through and get some. You got them?
Yeah, J Mills, though.
So, D-Rock, that was your answer right there. It's because we've been through some things and trying to help y'all not have to go through the same things that we done already been through.
Right.
They are misguided because they don't have father figures. You're absolutely right.
See,
But because you don't have father figures, you don't want to knock the ones who come along to try to help you. You have to want to listen. You have to want to understand. You have to want somebody to come and help you in order for you to get the help.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because it's like,
So, like, say, for instance, Julio or Faith, they come and they hollering at you and they spitting game to you and, trying to kick it with you and all of that. You got to want to listen. You can't just, oh, fuck that shit, nigga. You don't tell me what to do, nigga. I'm a man. I'm my own man. I do what the fuck I want to do. You can't be on all of that.
So,
D-Rob,
What's up,
what up?
D-Rob?
Right, man. You ain't got to type that much no more. You can get on here.
Hey, that nigga type super fast.
yeah, my hands work.
CO coming, man. Hurry up and pass the phone.
I ain't in jail no more. Yeah, though, a lot of young dudes, they been misguided. Like, they ain't got no father figures. But you can't always belittle. Like, them young niggas don't know if you can't belittle them. Like, they ain't got nobody.
But look at,
If you got somebody on earth that got a voice, like, they listen to some people that's out there that got voices. Because you be having some of them niggas be the main niggas that's putting guns in their hands.
right.
I sure do.
See,
So that thing, a lot of them niggas will listen to certain people.
and see, how would they feel like if we tell them to do the same shit we was doing when we was little? That shit wouldn't even, it shouldn't sit right with the younger niggas.
But a lot of them niggas don't be listening to niggas out there because you got to think, man, them niggas so young, they be looking at niggas like, oh, these niggas got drug habits. When these niggas drunk, like, they don't know nothing. So it's going to take a nigga that they know that got a voice down there to put something in them niggas' heads to make the niggas stop the violence. You ain't going to never have nothing good on earth when there's violence going on. Because you're going to always have the young niggas that show up. So it's going to always be something going on.
You know what it is? It'll take that one situation where a motherfucker get in some type of trouble, unfortunately, and then be thinking like damn, I should have listened to what such and such was saying back then. It take you to fall down a few times and bump your head to actually just like, damn, you're right. You know what I'm saying? And then when you start having kids of your own and your kids start getting older, you don't want your kids living like the niggas who we call young niggas. So now you gonna change for yourself, then you want to change for your kids.
If a person ain't never had a father treat their kids, they father treat them, you got a lot of
Right. And don't be the ones that maybe they did. Like I remember cutting school one day and J-Ville came up to me and that nigga was like, man, why is you out here? I'm like, I don't know. He like, man, ain't shit out here for you, man. And he gave me some money. He like, man, take your ass back to school. And I wound up taking the money and going over to Jew house. But then as I got older, I got to thinking like, damn, man, he was really trying to look out for me and shit. You know what I'm saying? So now,
how many times I got my ass kicked by eBay, man, for doing the wrong shit, and I still turn around and bump my head. Like, it take for a nigga to do, like, if you gonna be in the streets, man, it take for you to do some hard time for you to realize what the fuck you got going on out there.
exactly. And
Like,
then
that's when you gonna realize, sit down, when you see, like, when you go to jail and you ain't got niggas that you was just hanging with, that what you was just shooting with, they don't answer your phone calls to give you what the fuck you need, but too much just your niggas when you was out there. So when you do hard time, that would make a nigga, that's what make you realize what's life ahead.
Yeah. Time is the best experience.
Do you repeat the same mistake?
No, I don't, because I got kids, like, like, I done missed out on my kids' life, so I don't want my kids growing up saying that my father was a jailbird or my father was never in my life. Like, that ain't a good look.
no.
Hell no.
So,
And that should make a person want to change. Especially when you got kids.
Yeah.
Last place they want to see you is in jail or dead.
And especially when you family orientated. Like you family
And
orientated,
then if
so
you know how your father treated you, if your father didn't treat you good, then why would you want your child to have the same burden?
Right. Well, I can't repeat the same cycle though. It ain't in me no more. When my kids got so old, man, my daughter about to be 12, my son just turned 8. Like,
12 at 8.
you know?
You still putting you on 19 to 20. Shit, you old.
I'm about to be 29.
Well, damn.
Well, I do believe that if you a friend, if you a true friend, and you see one of your dudes going the wrong way, I think if you kick some knowledge to him, he 9 times out of 10, he that first the initial be like, oh man, fuck that shit. But if you keep on, pouring into him, this your friend. This is the same nigga that you hang with every day. Instead of out there on the block, told these bitches or whatever, kick some knowledge to him, bro. I just did this hard time, whatever, I missed out on my kids. Like, if you kick that knowledge to them, eventually he'll listen.
Right.
But you got,
and if you could just say one person, you did yours.
You can't just force nothing on nobody because they got it. So if you try to force on somebody, it'll never work. Like you gotta let people work in their own way.
Definitely. But I'm saying don't you can, if this is your friend, if y'all consider yourself homies, you can, kind of like give it to them and give it to them and give it to them. You don't gotta force it. You know what I'm saying? But just kind of like, and don't give up on them. I think a lot of people so used to being given up on or gave up on, you know what I'm saying? That's why they just turn around because they be just like, you know what, shit, this nigga, he just talking shit because he don't believe that there is change. But if you can help them, show them, give them some of your stories, back in my day. You know what I'm saying? See, this is what happened to me, or this is how I overcame. You know what I'm saying?
Because
And
one
don't
day,
give up on them.
one day,
You have one conversation with your friend, and then think he's supposed to get it. No.
hey, look, and then if it's God's will, one day you gonna have that same conversation with some younger cats talking about back in your day.
Right.
But they don't be like hearing that shit like back in my day. Them niggas ain't they weren't there, so you got niggas that be thinking, oh, these niggas lying about this shit. Like, you feel me? Like them young niggas, they don't be trying to hear that shit.
But then eventually, once they get into that one situation, then they gonna be wishing they would have listened to your back in your day story.
yeah.
You can tell.
Like damn, I nigga was just telling me about that
Was
shit.
just telling me about that shit. Like I just
I don't think
spoke
it's
about
the back in
J.
the day they don't want to hear. I think it's the part that they don't see the solution. The what what.
But you be surprised how you could be. You'll be surprised how you could be a leader and people look up to you. I guess he gone.
And you don't even know it.
Hey, you don't even know it. I mean, you could be. I'm just gonna say you could be you could be a drug dealer or a gun toter, and then you got everybody that's rolling. Your little posse that's rolling behind you, and they doing the same thing you doing. And then time you say, "I'm not doing this no more. I'm gonna get a job." You'd be surprised how you could motivate other people, and then you become a leader, and everybody just say, "Oh shit, look at John." He used to do this, so he got him a job, and I mean, he got good shit going on. They'll follow right in your footsteps.
You're right. You're right.
It's all about your peers. You gotta the right people around you.
I mean,
Somebody got to be the leader.
I know. I done been on some dumb shit as of recently, and talking to DJ about it, and he be like, man, he'll tell me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that because last thing you need is a yes person.
Right.
Now, fuck them niggas.
Yeah, all that fuck them niggas. Yeah, like you don't need no type of niggas like that. Cause them niggas ain't gonna ride with you when you get in trouble like that.
Tell you some real shit. You need somebody to tell you some real shit.
And y'all know what? I was just I see Tab came home and he did all of that time in jail. And I was just, I know it's gonna be he got a long way to go to adapt back to society. And he been locked up for all of that time. And that goes back to even with my son. He's locked up for 11 years. He went down when he was 17 years old. He's 28 now. And when he came home, I didn't know what to expect. But as I seen him, the shit broke my heart. It was just like he was so programmed, from being in there. This just how I thought that, he'd be all right, he come home. But shit, I have to work with him. Shit, you teaching your baby how to walk or, something like that. And it's rough.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people go back to jail if they don't have no support system to help them out and guide them in that way.
You know what else?
I refuse to I refuse to let him come home and just go run straight to the streets. He got him a job. You get what I'm saying? He didn't know how to sell drugs. Shit, he was 17 years old, but I didn't want him to get caught up, in that. But I mean, for him to come back, after doing 11 years, it was hurtful, and I hope Tab, somebody, show him, how to adapt back to society, because it's a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker.
And in 28 years, a lot of things
There's a lot of goddamn time and a whole lot of shit that changed.
Right. But it's a lot of things that you can. It depends on how you do your time in jail too. Cause you got a lot of people that take up a lot of trades in jail. So when they get out, they be ready to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's the adapting back to society, being back out here and everything that changed. Shit, you got the opportunity corridor to go from 105 all the way down into the fucking freeway. It's and shit. It was telling me come in and close my fucking blinds, and I'd be like, leave them open. But shit, he been locked up. And, I didn't have no windows. I didn't have no windows. And shit like that, though. But I mean, it's a lot that come with it, though. And I mean, I wasn't prepared for it. I wasn't prepared for it, and I didn't know what to expect when he came home.
But you didn't give up.
I didn't give up and not gonna give up.
You see what D-Rock said? And that's the right attitude to have.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta do your best to make your mom happy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because the shit that we doing out here on the streets, and I'm just speaking in general, it don't only affect us when we get caught for it. It affect your mom, your dad, your kids, your loved ones.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to look at it like that. And as far as the OGs talking to the younger cats, what about the families that didn't already talk to them?
They got family
It
members.
shouldn't be our influence.
Your family got to talk to them. They family got to talk to them.
I'm pretty sure your loved ones can talk to you before we even got a chance to know that you were
They're
just
real
talking.
OGs.
Right.
But sometimes people are more susceptible to listen to their friends and stuff like that more than family.
Then you got to think we in a new era. So we in this internet age. So it's like the influence is not coming from us.
Yeah, they coming from
They online and social media and shit, and
that's the
they
Fortnite.
picking up shit from all. They picking up shit from off of that.
Yeah, I heard shit. That what the kids gonna be thinking.
Yeah, Jew Leapy.
Too leapy.
Ah,
You
that nigga
leapy
Jew be
around
sleep for
this
30
bitch.
minutes. Yeah,
Don't
so
mind him, man. He laid it on the
oh yeah, you gonna be on YouTube. We gonna show that to him.
he laid it on the back of the high rise, man. He on the fence. The fence tore down. He leaned on him.
So
Yeah, he right.
it,
And we have a lot of families that encourage people to do dumb stuff. And you're right.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we all wise, we all should be smart enough to know what's right and what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? And LaWanda,
We
you
still do wrong shit too.
LaWanda, you
Yeah.
remember my grandmother, right? Remember my grandmother,
Yeah.
I'm talking about when she used to start drinking. My grandmother used to be like, man, take a shot, drink with me. And I'm like, no. But I don't know. Well, she probably did know that. I'm already outside getting busted.
Anyway.
Yeah.
She
But,
know.
but I don't want to be influenced by drinking with my grandmother and all that type of stuff. That's why when I got older and I had kids, my kids never seen me drink. They never seen me smoke. Not even a mile. I never cussed around them. Never whooped them. Nothing. And
I did all
they
the.
pretty good.
I did everything that you just said. My kids seen me smoke, drink. I beat their ass.
Because I could
all
say,
type of shit.
I don't want to use the excuse like, I seen my mother drink. I seen my grandmother drink and all that type of shit.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Picking up from the shit that they was doing. So it's like, I don't want my kids to look at me, get no type of bad,
habit.
pick up no bad habits looking at me.
Well, I come from a big family. They got a lot of bad habits.
My mother used to drink with your mama and your grandmama.
Right.
I
I know.
think
Well,
So
you're a great dad, man.
It's like sometimes the negative influence could come from the household.
Yeah.
But you should know you should know better
Yeah,
whether you're gonna do it or not. That's why if you see your mama and your daddy drinking and smoking, you know it's bad, but you're gonna sneak and do it.
Or playing with guns. Got guns.
Yeah.
You know they got guns in that bitch.
You ain't just gonna walk up to your mama like, hey, mom, pour me a shot.
Right.
You're gonna be outside sneaking to do it until you start getting older and she started accepting. You know, you got some moms that prefer you drink and smoke around them instead of out here on the streets.
Yep.
That's just a bullshit excuse.
Well, let me ask you, I want to see what D-Rock said right here. He said, but a lot of young niggas never, but no, that ain't what he said. He said he learned a lot of stuff from eBay and the people he be around. Okay, so you just now catching on to that right now because before you went to jail, you weren't studying none of the shit he was talking about, right? D-Rock.
Yeah, Tommy.
So now, as you get older, you can understand things, and you know what he was trying to put in your ear and in your head about doing right.
Right.
But if you live, all you got to do is live a little bit.
Just live a little bit. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You know, cause shit, I know it's shit. Julio, I know it's shit. Debbie done said to you. Terry done said to you, Jew. Linda done said to you. Everybody, mama done told him something. Mama or daddy and told him something, and we ain't pay that shit no attention.
A lot of
until
times.
we got older.
A lot of times.
A lot of times.
Now, only thing I didn't agree with my mother, when you know how mom like you need to find some new playmates and all that type of shit. I never agreed with that shit. Cause it's like they not making me do nothing I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like everything I did that was considered bad, I did it with the intention on not getting caught, or you know what I'm saying, not being viewed as being bad. But I wasn't. Didn't nobody make me do shit. That's why a lot of times when niggas was about to do some old crazy shit, I fell back. Like, no, I'm cool.
See, the most of the time we become a product of our environment. You get what I'm saying? I mean, everybody had homes was broken. You get what I'm saying? It was barely two parents in the household.
Right.
Shit, y'all mama, our mama didn't know what the fuck was going on. Shit, they was just because it's no book that you can read on how to be a parent.
And then our era was different because we came up in the when crack first hit. So
Exactly.
when our parents got on drugs, that made us more disobedient.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's right.
And more independent.
That make you disobedient.
And more independent too.
That make you disobedient
We
when
start taking care of ourselves.
you can't get nothing from your parents because
Yeah.
they choosing this over you. So that when you start feeling the neglection. You know what I'm saying? I remember it's times that me and my sister be out here busted, no shoes, and you know what I'm saying? My mother be like, hey, we gonna get y'all some shoes tomorrow. That's the first. Tomorrow come, she downstairs trying to holler at old boy, cause you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we ain't getting shit, so that really do make you disobedient.
It do. It definitely do.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe if we was didn't have to go through that, then we probably would have turned out a little different. But and I don't regret nothing that I went through in life. You know what I'm saying? Like I glad I went through everything I went through to get to this point here.
Absolutely. You go through what you go through to get to who you need to be.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you become who you are. Because you go through what you go through.
But most people don't see it like that. Most people feel like, why me? You know what I'm saying? I used to think that way. I remember living check to check. And I used to be asking myself, this is a question I have for God. Why me? Right? I remember walking to the I used to go to the laundromat like 3, 4 in the morning when all the clubs closed and shit. Don't nobody see me walking up the street with my clothes and shit. So I remember walking up the street asking why me? And I got in the laundromat and I walked to the back to go get my quarters out the change machine. And I seen a man and a woman sleeping by the dryers just to keep warm. Then that would make me think like, damn, I'm sitting up here complaining.
And somebody
in a worse position than me. So that one of them questions I had for God, and He showed me. He showed me the answer, gave me the answer. So from that point on, it's like I could feel like I'm going through some hard times, but it's somebody going through a harder struggle than me.
Yes, sir.
So I need to be more grateful than what I am.
Mm-hmm.
But them ungrateful people, I mean, it's terrible. You just feel like it's just you against the world, but it's not. Everybody got obstacles in life. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on
how you overcome it.
How you overcome
Yeah.
it.
That's why
you have to make the choice to want to get out.
That's why I try my best.
Or to overcome.
I try not to worry about nothing. I don't give a fuck if I get in trouble, catch a case, whatever life brings to me. I try not to worry about nothing. Like if I can't change it, there's no need for me. I can't worry about it because it's out of my hands. There's nothing that I could do to change it. But if it's something I can change, then I would. But I try not to worry, try not to be stressed out, none of that type of shit. So that's why when we were talking about the relationship and it only been a year, it's like I ain't about to stress myself out trying to make somebody else happy.
Don't you want to be happy too?
I want us to be happy.
Right.
Happiness
Yeah,
comes from
but-
within.
And I wouldn't want her to stress herself out trying to make me happy.
No, happiness.
But if you're not
Happiness.
happy, you can't make nobody else happy.
Exactly.
No.
Happiness comes from within.
Within,
that's the
right?
whole point. So
You gotta
therefore,
already be happy.
if I'm bound to change for her, or she bound to change for me just to make me happy, that means she taking something from herself, or I'm taking something from myself.
She can't be herself.
That's the next representative when I had to put on a mask to be this type of person that I'm really not, just to make you happy. Or you got to put this mask on to make me happy. No. Let us accept each other for who we are and be happy about that. Look how, at our age, look how many relationships we done been through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody been through some relationships.
I like it like back in our grandparent days when you said they was married for 50, 60, 70 years.
They was dumb.
Yeah.
No, they learned
They wasn't dumb.
they learned to accept each
They
other.
learn to accept each other. They ain't give a fuck
They
about.
was dumb having
Thank
all
you.
them goddamn kids outside
Yeah.
of the marriage and shit like that. You still would
They ain't give a fuck.
went out there
They
and
ain't give a
had
fuck about-
babies, and you
they
still
ain't-
go and get
no,
dog
they-
here.
You
No,
know,
they ain't want to give up their man.
they not dumb because look, we here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So if
They ain't give up. They ain't give up that easy on that nigga like they do now.
so if they were smart, we probably wouldn't be here today. So
They left the 17 kids.
Man, they don't give a
yeah,
fuck.
we one of them.
Still my nigga. That still be the grandma nigga. Grandma be still with that nigga.
Right.
Granddad, they got kids all over the world.
But guess what? Those ones right there, listen, that times were totally different back then. You get what I'm saying? Totally different.
Right.
I mean, the men went out there and went to work and bust their ass and brought them checks home to them wives. And then when they died and went on to glory, shit, they left them some money. You know, they had shit in order. We ain't got that today.
They grew
You
up.
know, you got some people. You got a lot of people that people ain't even got life insurance. They got insurance on them iPhones. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you can have your people selling all the drugs in the world, but when they die, I mean, they riding around here in foreigns and doing all of this, but then when they die, guess what?
Selling dinners.
We selling dinners or going to, a GoFundMe. Priorities is all jacked up.
Yeah.
That's because they don't want to listen to nobody.
Right, but and you know what? And people think everybody got time. Everybody got time.
Yeah,
Oh, that's one thing we guaranteed.
We guaranteed to die.
You ain't guaranteed shit but to die.
They might not be prepared for it.
Right. They be like, oh, no, they think this how the younger generation think you trying to kill them off. You need insurance on me, folks. Ain't not gonna happen to me. Oh shit.
Shit, that's the fucked up part about it. They ain't even got no insurance. And they mothers be poor and shit. Y'all putting that burden on these poor ass women. Or then some of them family be balling and they get the one funeral. But that shit is still sad that the families gotta go through that. Like when we was younger, it was like one or two person got killed like as a young person, like young people, 16 and then it wasn't even no motherfucker. Hold on, let me remember. I don't remember no motherfuckers. Yes, I do. But 16, not even killed like that. Not like now, like 10 people from one neighborhood in 1 year, and they all underage. It's all kids, like kids.
And then look at our era. We grew up fighting, even though you had every once in a while it was some shooting occurred. But when we were younger, niggas grew
Oh,
up
it was
fighting.
straight fighting. There wasn't no guns and weapons involved.
Now,
It wasn't none of that. And nowadays, shit, the grandkids toting pistols.
Right here,
yeah,
yeah.
it's all about shooting. I was just seeing
Mm-hmm.
a female in Georgia got shot in the face from somebody who had road rage. Another girl
Some
shot her
dumb
in
shit.
the face.
Some dumb shit.
And it
It's
was just
all
like 2
dumb
days
shit.
ago.
Your road rage. That's a big problem too. Now you if you got a gun on you and you got road rage now, the way these young people built, you might get shot just because
Mm-hmm.
their attitude so wrong.
Like D-Ross said, because niggas can't take a loss. And that shit
Nope.
crazy.
They can't take a loss.
Mm-hmm.
That
I think guns don't kill
but
people.
the problem
People
is,
think guns kill
but
people.
the problem is when you kill somebody, you just took the loss.
You just took the loss.
Now your life changed. Some people might get away with it, but you still got that bird on your back. Still a human being.
I done seen
And say no
dudes beat the
movie.
hell out of a woman. And then when the nigga get to him, they draw their gun down on him. Well, what you drawing the gun down on him for? You was just beating her ass.
Yeah.
Them sucker types.
Yeah, because no matter what's gonna happen, they're gonna end up being gunplay anyway. So you might well start nowadays. So, maybe older people will fight. Older people still fight. They still got that in them. But some niggas, depending on old, some niggas will cut your ass.
Them older cats.
Or they cut your ass up. Now fuck the gun.
They keep a
You
switchblade.
don't even
From the
know.
Buddha to the Judah.
You don't even know what happened. You nigga stuck you already. But then you gotta shoot the nigga after because
So really, it's just an individual thing. It just depends on the individual.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes back to you can't teach a person nothing. It's up to that individual to want to change itself. She
So
change
they want to
herself
learn,
or willing to learn.
want to
Right?
listen.
But you got them ones that, they want to do all the talking. They don't want to listen to shit. They got the answer to everything.
Them the ones you stop talking to.
Yeah.
When they not willing to listen.
They gotta look at the still for me. They got the charges.
When they not willing to listen, then them the ones you gotta stop talking to.
How many kids you got, Face?
2,
How old are they?
17 and 18.
Okay.
The 18-year-old, he about to graduate on the 20th. That's why I'm going to Georgia this month.
Okay.
And my youngest one, he'll be 18 in September. My nigga Jimmy J got a butt.
That nigga too jig in this bitch. Can't see no more, Luan. I had to turn the light to plug my iPad up, let it get some juice.
But y'all,
You going to do it over there?
I mean, I can hold it up and shit, but
y'all know what?
That's beefing.
Right. Y'all know what?
Oh, it's 2:00. Oh my goodness.
yeah.
I'm about to get ready to blow this
yeah,
joint.
we don't.
Julio, you do the podcast every day?
No, I'll do it like 3 times a week.
Monday, Wednesday, and
Or probably before Friday.
You got to start earlier. 10 o'clock ain't a good time. 11.
he's big.
I'll be up.
Julio jack all trades. Julio got.
I'll be having shit going on.
Hey, this was actually supposed to start at 9, but you got to get Julio like an hour or 2. So
Yeah, you got to set up.
So you got to tell him once you start at 7, so he can start at 9.
Yeah, I want everybody to come through though, so I don't give a fuck who come through. Everybody be like, who gonna be on there next? I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
I must admit, this was a good 7, man. Good conversation.
Yeah,
No, it was a good combo though, for real. I like good combo. Don't none be directed towards, nobody. Just be conversation that, we having.
Right.
I
Everything.
got some more questions too.
Everything is in general.
Says y'all got some more questions too.
I tell you what, you can ask them the question. I'm about to raise about this joint.
Oh no, I'm saving it for the next one.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I got it.
I love y'all. I see y'all on the next podcast. Y'all stay safe and sucker free and stay out these clowns' way. Love y'all to the next time.
Love you too.
Good night.
All right.
Good night, y'all. What we talking about podcast? Your boy DJ Julio, my nigga Jigga. Face came through, fuck with me. We are in this bitch. Yeah, we had a good podcast today, y'all. I ain't get to talk. My nigga Face took over the joint. I get my nigga Face on here all the time. He can